2005 and an 05 Land Rover Discovery 3. It's the 2.7 litre TD V6 model, this one. Automatic, and it has been converted to a commercial, so we'll get around that in a second. So it's got no back seats, it's got the lovely bulkhead and a big fake wooden floor as well. Just had a new compressor, as you can see, sits lovely and straight. This one dark blue with the light guards, quite a pretty looking one this. Right, bodyweight wise, I'm going to start off with the bonnet. Lovely and straight across the front of the bonnet, all nice and tidy. We've got a few stone chips across the front edge there, but that's all to be sort of concerned about at all. Lovely and tidy up the left and the right hand side. We had a little light surface scratch where it's been washed over the years, but that's to be expected. As we come down the headlights, no cracks in there. You can see you've got those lovely light guards on both sides. The grill's lovely and straight, no cracks to that at all. Bumper corner on the left hand side, no big scuffs or gouges out of that at all. As you come across the front edge, we've got a little bit of a heavier scratch here on the right hand side bumper and a little bit of a scuff just further lower down. The plastic bumper corners again, all nice and tidy on the right hand side. So is the headlamp with the matching light guard. As we come along the right hand side front wing, all nice and straight across the front wing, we've got a slightly heavier scratch here on the wing, as you can just see. The plastic arches are all good, all nice and black, no colour code there. Nice match wheels all the way around. Onto the driver's door, again all nice and tidy across the driver's door, but that scratch sort of continues across. I think a good machine polish would certainly dull that down. There's a few stone chips there to be concerned about, and that is all. No nasty dings or dents, lovely and straight down that whole driver's door. No rust to the wind strips, which is nice to see. Normally they bubble up and look really bad, but that's not the case with this one. Wing mirror caps all nice and clean and tidy, no cracks in that at all. Onto the driver's passenger rear door, sorry, the driver's rear door, get my words out. Again, nice and tidy, a few stone chips, bit of a lighter, heavier scratch down here, and like I say, a few little stone chips, but no dings or dents, a lovely good reflection in that as well. No heavy marking around the handle. Onto the rear quarter, lovely and straight, no alley rash, no dings, no dents, a few stone chips and the odd lighter scratch, but that's all again there, no heavy marking around the fuel filler cap. On the arch, all scuff free, no big scrapes or gouges out of the plastic arches. Come around the rear, on the bumper corner again, no scuffs or scrapes, nice and tidy across the back bumper. Same again on the left hand side, lovely and straight. A little bit of a mark further down. The plastics are a little bit grey, but nice and tidy across the back edge. As you come to the door, we've got some chips around the lower half of the tailgate. And a little bit of lacquer and paint peel there just above the badge. Top half of the tailgate, nice and straight. All nice and tidy. Nice dark glass as well. Light lenses are crystal clear on the rear on both sides. No problems at all with that there. Still got the tow bar cover there, which is nice to see. They're normally missing by now. As we come down the left hand side again, lovely and level down the left hand side. We've got a dent here, a little bit of a scuff just by the rear light, but it hasn't cracked the light. Light's lovely and clear. And the odd heavier scratch on the rear quarter there, but no real complaints. Nice and tidy around the plastic arches once again, and lovely and straight down that passenger rear door with the odd sort of heavier scratch in the paint on that passenger rear door. A few little heavier scratches around that rear handle. Again, no corrosion across the wind strips there. As you work your way down at the passenger front, lovely and straight. A few little stone chips here and there, no heavy scratching around the handle. A little bit of a car parking dent there on the door itself, and a slightly heavier scratch just by the handle there. As we come down around the front arch again, nice and tidy, some heavier scratches here and there, just where it's been washed, picks up bits of grit. You do get the odd little scratch. Again, plastic arch nice and tidy on the left hand side. Into the front now. Door card itself's all okay. A little bit of scratching around the handle, but not too bad. No rips or tears to the door card itself. Lovely seats in this one, lovely black leather seats. Lovely and tidy down the bolster, no real complaints there, no rips, no tears. They are heated as well. All lovely and straight down that front driver's seat. Bit of wear at the steering wheel, which is pretty standard. No cracks across the top of the dashboard there. Dials are all nice and clear. As you come down the centre console, heated front seats, like I say, all nice and straight in there. Wants a new spring on the ashtray, if you've got to be that harsh. Apart from that, no heavy marking around the gear selector or around the buttons, no fade at all to them. Headlining's nice and clean and tidy as well. A little bit of wear at the armrest, and we are missing the catch lid to the armrest. Like I say, it's just had a brand new compressor, this one. As you can see, it's been converted into a commercial with the proper bulkhead. If you look on eBay, it's how much they go for second hand anyway. All okay in there. It's obviously had some use. Doing its job. Nice rubber mats in the back as well there. All nice and tidy from the rear. Both tailgates working as they should. The split tailgate in good order. Go around onto the left hand side rear so you can have a look. The seat belt is still in place where it was a car originally. If you do want, we can get a hold of the rear seats. Onto passenger front again, the door card's all okay. Wants a little bit of a clean, a little bit of wear around the handle there, but no rips or tears. And the passenger seat again, lovely and tidy on the bolster. No real complaints at all with that, all nice and straight on that left hand side. Dashboard, lovely and clean from the left as well. Onto the engine bay now, 2.7 TDV6 this one. James is going to fire it to life. We'll do the suspension in bits and pieces. Like I say, it's just had a new compressor. No hesitation from that there, firing straight into life. If you wouldn't mind, James. Going up. Nice and quick, no hesitation at all. Going back down. And we're going all the way down into access height here. Any warning lights on the dash there, James?
Select and low
no
range.
warning lights on the dash, James is selecting low range. You can see that working there. It's into low range. High range selected, all working as it should. And the special programs, selecting all the special programs as well. And it's got just under 3/4 of a tank of diesel. There you have it, 2005 on an 05 Land Rover Discovery 3 2.7 litre TD V6 diesel automatic with the commercial conversion there in the back.